that f***ing car in here.
Hey all, Sage, Brian, and Sluggo here at No Kill Car Shelter today. We're pulling the Camaro in for some work and we thought we would include you all in it, so let's get into it.
Yeah, like a store.
Yeah! Nice! Rocket. Running in because it's cold. This thing is so beautiful.
Things I want to go over with on this thing that I want that to be homework for you.
Okay. Yeah.
So, oh, and the other thing is, I was gonna pull on the lift, but in order to put the booster on, we gotta go on the dash. We can get these bolts. Get to these bolts. So, not very easy to do. So, yeah, calipers and just not that big a deal.
How do you like our Model A lineup? Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey! What?
So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about the Camaro here. First one being,
First one being, watch out for that stool.
yes. First one being, what is the year, make, and model?
It's 1967
Yep.
Chevrolet Camaro. We believe it's an RS. Neither one of us has decoded the body tag or the VIN or anything because we don't care about that. And it's got a 350 Chevy that we put in it, what, like 14 years ago, 13, 14 years ago, something like that. Is it a 350 or a 700 trans?
700.
704 trans and a 10 bolt rear in it. Nothing too crazy. It's just something to toy around and have fun with.
All right, on to my next question. What has been happening with this car? Why do we have it in the shop?
The reason it's in the shop today is because Mike's been having a problem with drivability issues. Like he thought it was had like a death wobble situation where the wheels, you get that one shopping cart that gets a wheel that gets stuck and starts fluttering and stuff. These things, if the alignment's done wrong or whatever, that can be an end result of that. So that's what we thought it was, and we went through some stuff and whatever. Come to find out, one of the issue he's having is the front brakes are hanging up on it. So he's had some issues with it previously, and he did a caliper on it and some pads and rotors, and he just hasn't had time to drive it and do as much once between his busy life. It's just like how everybody else is. So we finally got it here and deduced that it is the brakes hanging up. So we took out a mystery. I think it was a what the valve is. It's a valve that lets pressure flow one way and not the other. Took that off. Took his line lock off because he doesn't go do burnout competitions or crazy stuff like that. And I figured take the stuff off that doesn't need to be there. It's less things to worry about to go wrong going down the road. We already did all that. And then we thought we had it licked, and he took it down, and he got like halfway home, and it started still doing not exactly the same thing, but it's still kind of doing it. And he already had planned to do some work to the car, so we said, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna just order the stuff that he needs for it. We're gonna do the new calipers, new master cylinder. We're gonna upgrade him to power brakes. Get rid of the old rubber lines that could be cavitated on it or collapsed. I don't know if that's one of the, but we're just gonna get rid of all the possible problems and just put new stuff in that he was planning on doing anyway. So that's where we are at today. We're gonna put calipers, master cylinder booster, and some new bits in there and stuff for the most part.
Nice. So yeah, we figured that we would include you in the process.
Even though it's got shiny paint, and that's not what you guys are used to seeing in this place, but
Shiny paint causes stress.
this is what you're going to get. Because it's got to be done, and this is what we have time to make all work for your viewing pleasure.
So,
Sounds
with
good.
That, I guess let's get into it.
Started.
This thing.
See the parts?
Yeah, you got to pan over to the parts I set up.
Here's the parts.
With Michael's handprints all over them. Actually, those are my handprints. I just like blaming somebody.
You don't know what this is. So if anyone knows, it's the
No, it's not a tiny bottle.
and knurled.
It does look like a tiny dropper bottle.
I thought it was like weed, but
I don't know if it might be an alignment tool. It doesn't say nothing in the paperwork about what this thing is. I've done these kits before. I've done regular. I've never seen anything like this. This is like a 3D print
put it in the
thing.
garbage.
Hey, I've got an idea. You know
Someone
what
will
we might
know.
be able to do?
Oh yeah, do that
Use
picture
the
thing with the
Google
Google thing.
reverse image search on it, maybe. Well, we'll let you guys know what we find out, and gonna get into
Guess
this,
what it is in the comments, and then we'll give the answer in another video
Oh yeah.
to let you guys stew on that.
Someone will know.
Someone will know. You want to pan over and get a shot under here too while you're at it? Wait, the angle you got to get
I know, it's a pain.
to get the lever and open the hood
Yeah.
is silly.
It's always been like that.
All right.
Alright.
Get rid of that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Pay no attention to that wire, that red wire hanging out, not needing to be there.
The line lock. What was the line
That was the power for the line lock.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
I guess we can start out. We need some touch-up paint.
A lot of paint. I don't know how that happened. I used to have the chunk, and I was like,
Was it- yeah.
I don't know, I lost it. But... Alrighty, what's
Oh.
first?
I'll have you pop the wheels off, and I'll start pulling the master and shit out, so she can go back and forth. Like you don't have to get like all of it.
I still need brake fluid. Nice.
Get that one, and I'll get when you get that off of there, I'll get started on the master. So that's not necessary no more.
What you doing there?
And just moving some stuff away. This is his power feed wire from the switch inside for his old
Line lock.
line lock. Get that off there. Let's see what we're supposed to be able to grab two
Nice.
sides and pop this right off. But this one ain't doing it. We'll figure that out when stuff's out of the way. Get a pan, pop a line off, and let the fluid start draining. Drain the fluid. Ah, yeah, you gotta love it when these things still have metal in their fender wells. It's like a magnetized light tube. There we go. This will let all that drain out of there. Blow these out probably. So, got this out the way. I'm gonna let this drain. And what I'll do is I'm gonna cut the wheel to the left. That way you can go over there and you can do the same. You're gonna pop this line off. It's gonna be a 3/8 wrench. I already broke that side free the other week, so it should not be a giant pain in the ass. I'm gonna have you pop that line off. And then you're gonna, this here, this through stud, this pin, you're gonna take that one out, you're gonna take that one out. Then we just take the caliper off and that'll be it. We put the new one on.
How do the rotors?
Rotors? I mean, they feel, there's no ridge to it or anything. There's no ridge, there's no gouges. There's some hot spots and stuff.
They're pretty new.
But they got tons of thickness left. Tons of, I forget what the effing word is.
You can't tell what the backside.
Yeah, because they got these sheet. They got the. You'll see as soon as you get the caliper off, though. You'll have this chunk. You'll be able to see.
I'm just rounding this. I feel like.
Oh, the nut. Okay, hold on a second. I'll break it free. I should be able to put a wrench on there. It should spin. If the wrench don't fit, I'll leave you with these. I gotta get the clip out and get the rod that comes through off the brake pedal through to the master out there, so we can pull the master off. I'd say you can get a shot in here, but you ain't getting a shot in here. I can barely get my hand in here. Too small. Next one up. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There's that. And a nice long ratchet.
Nice. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, my love.
Precious.
Now Victoria's gonna get jealous.
I was just trying to get a shot of you holding this flashlight in your mouth, like.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
I'm just getting the nuts off. And after I get the nuts off, I'll get these lines off to take this thing off. I don't know why I bothered with the lines on the portioning valve, because that's coming off too. We should be what we need for this. So we just got to we need that line, this line, and this line to come off. So I think I already had all these broke free. That one came free.
Those lines are all going bye-bye, right?
No.
Because it doesn't have like...
No, these lines are this one and this one. These are getting replaced. These, there's nothing wrong with them, they're just ugly. Sorry, I scratched your Elite Series air filter. It's two broke free. The last one's the one behind that thing, of course. I don't know how to get that one off. It's supposed to be a squeeze and it comes off. This one doesn't have the squeeze and come off things. You get a spooky screwdriver. You don't use good screwdrivers for prying things, unless you don't care. And if I break this wire, we got a new one. Those lights coming off.
Yes.
Well, what is that?
I honestly forget what it's for because I don't care.
Some indicator on the dash?
I think it is, but I'm not 100% if it is. I used to know. It's one of those things I stopped caring about, so I don't know.
Probably
never-
repeat again, but these are not how-to videos. Just
Nope.
how we do videos.
This one here is hidden by the shadow of the master cylinder.
I got it. That's why I see.
It broke free, but the rag's there for when they start leaking.
What am I doing? This?
Yeah, that one and the one's directly behind it. It's on the master.
No, I don't need them. I need no stinking wrench. I actually need a wrench.
He's pulling those lines off. I'll take this old caliper off. If you want to get me popping that off real quick, it should be easy peasy. Little tip: how you know the not mechanics from a real mechanic? Who the hell would do this and put those up there to get knocked off easy peasy?
Well, I already knocked them off, and I put them back there, so.
You can just do that.
Oh yeah, that's a real sturdy surface there.
More sturdy than that. You get them on their flat end, they're not going nowhere. Damn.
Stop shaming me.
Sluggo.
I don't care.
And that's that. So, if you ever want to see an example of what it looks like when your brake pads don't let go and they heat up.
Oh, yeah.
He's got his light in his hand. See the cracks in there? Yeah. Number one, these don't have that many miles on them.
No,
See how much wear, how thin they are. It would normally be like 2 or 3 times as thick as that.
We only did that last summer.
And you put how many miles on it?
Not even 100.
Yeah. That's what happens when your brakes hang up and stuff gets effed in the A.
Got it.
All right, she's free.
She's free. Slide it off, pull it out.
But there's.
Does that not slide off?
What happened to the one? Oh, it's off. But there's something.
But the rod. All it's holding you up is this. Yeah. This didn't seem to be working improperly either. But once again, how long has that been on there?
52 years.
And also how we don't want to mess with anything. We just want it to work. That's why we just got everything. All right. So we'll do what I'm going to have you start on as I start messing with that crap. We're going to have you put the passenger side caliper on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell the difference. The easiest way.
This will be the right side.
What's telling you that?
I usually don't see this part.
Easiest way to tell. Easiest way to tell.
Yeah, these are the inside.
Well, the easiest way to tell. I'm trying to show you. Easiest way to tell. Your bleeder's always going to be on top.
Okay.
So the only way this can be configured to sit on there properly, obviously, if you put it on the driver's side, not going to go. So if you put this on the passenger side, that's pointed up. That's the one you want. Make sure you pop these guys out. Is this threaded in? It's not threaded in. There we go. It's just stuck with grease and stuff. So make sure you pop them out. I'm going to hook you up with some anti-seize to coat the rod and the threads with.
Turn you into a Tin Man?
Yes, the Tin Man material. And make sure you pull this cardboard out. Because, I mean, we can take the pads out and leave the cardboard.
Yeah.
I mean, there'd be some brake pads. Just make sure make sure these stay parallel so it'll slide right over that rotor though. It should be pretty easy. But you're going to take them out, leave this, don't even worry about that to start. That's what these are going to be for. We get this on first. These should pop right out, they're not threaded. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah. So it's got all nice shiny pieces. I could just make a new line for it. But I don't like him that much.
Shut up.
Lights on. You need to shut up. Ugliness, go away. Black paint off there too. And I'll try to get the bends a little cleaner looking. There we go. Much more pleasing to the eyes. Instead of crusty, rusty with some black, with a bunch of random spots with black paint on them. And then I'll get all that together and I'll bend this up so it doesn't look like it was made in a kindergarten class for arts and crafts. Who made this line, Tim? What? How's Montana? Not ready to go. I'd love to take these lines off and do what I just did, but those ones don't come off like that one did. That's the line that just goes from right there to the left front wheel. So there ain't much to it.
I don't need you to inspect my roof.
Get all this while we're here. When we're done, it'll look better. Yeah, look at that.
Pretty.
It's pretty paint under all that crap.
Mm.
I'm not cleaning. I don't know. See, I'll do this for days. But we're only going to here. We're only going to here to make it look nice because we ain't gonna have the ability to wipe this like this with a big giant master cylinder in the way. Oh, look at that! All the black paint came right off. Thank you, leaky brake fluid.
Yeah, thanks, brake fluid.
Yeah, don't get brake fluid on your paint.
Mm.
You won't have no leaks when we're done,
That's what I'm saying.
What'd you do?
So it doesn't look very new.
Looks new to me. Okay. When it's covered with rust like that, that means it's new because they always come new, unpainted, if you get them from AutoZone or whatever.
What are you doing while he's taking that?
Getting the push rod that goes from the brake pedal to the master cylinder out, which is not easy in these really tight conditions. Oh, that's why it won't come out. Ah, what? What?
What?
I hope I can just run this rod on this setup.
What's the matter?
Because where the pin goes through the clevis.
Mm-hmm.
So under your dash. So that rod that's sticking out the firewall there, it came off the end of, this is the new piece that goes with that. So this goes through the firewall, and then you have a flat piece of metal that's your brake lever. Flat piece of metal come down pedal right there. So this pin goes through this and your brake pedal and attaches it. Well, the problem is where the brake pedal, the thing that holds it and it pivots on, mount, that's actually a dash support and steering column support and everything else. It's a U-shaped piece of metal channel basically, and it's U'd and just enough so where you push this out and it goes and it catches it, and you can't get it out. So I'm hoping we can just use what we got there.
Why that's different?
It's a little bit different. It's adjustable though, so I think that'll be our saving grace.
That's not going to work.
Well, this will work. This will work, but I have to figure out how to get this pin to clear that channel.
I'd have to see it, but
well, that's why I'm just thinking we just use the one that's there. There's nothing wrong with it. It's basically the same thing, except this is a more universal application. So this is like, even if we can use this, I'll probably have to cut it down because it's probably too long. It's a universal application.
You're a universal application.
Your butt is a universal application. So we're gonna, for now, not even worry about these. This there, so it doesn't fall apart on me. Don't need, hopefully. So,
all right.
while messing with that, this now has to get mounted on the firewall. But that doesn't go just that simple. We got to put these adapter brackets on. If you go this way or this way, I think they go this way. But we got a paper that tells us what way. So these will mount on the firewall using the existing studs. Get them mounted on. Then we mount this assembly, this is assembly on there. I mean, I'll probably put this on first so we're not handling a bunch of things. But before this goes on, we're gonna hook that, set this all up. Actually, no, I probably gotta set it up because of this. Trying to talk. I do this way better when I'm not talking to a camera too.
So this side.
Same thing, but not as bad.
Doesn't look as bad.
But it seems like your passenger side was hanging, even before we took it apart. It felt like the passenger side was hanging up more.
Well, it didn't get replaced.
That's the one that didn't get replaced. Replaced all of it now.
Yeah.
Just make sure I get these brackets right. Okay, they do go that way. You got one. What is?
Go which way?
They're gonna make it so it angles. So say my chest is the firewall. These will get mounted like such. So the master will be on a slightly upward angle. So what I got to do is find you 4 nuts to mount these. It didn't come with nuts. I don't know why it didn't come with nuts.
Ha! That's nuts.
Same way as the other one.
Yep.
Don't forget that.
Roger.
And then when you get that done, these guys can go on next, and I'll show you how to do that. Now I know about this. So now I'm going to go to my parts bin with these guys. These are original nuts for the master on there. They look like they're just 3/8, quarter 20, whatever the hell it is. Basic course nut. 4 nice ones that aren't rusty for that. I'm showing Mike what he can do next while I get ready to start putting the master on. He's going to put on his new steel braided lines that are going to replace the old rubber ones. These are way more durable. But you're going to take your nut out the back here.
Yep.
Should be a copper washer on here. If I drop it, it should go in that pan instead of the floor. There it is. So you'll pull that nut out. Oh, no, there's 2. There it is 2. Yeah, cool. So you'll take the nut off, take one washer off. You're probably going to put this on first and see where it wants to land. And then where it wants to land, because you don't want to twist on this wherever it lands. So then you pull the one washer off, thread that through, put your other washer on, and thread it right back in where it came out.
All right.
And you'll do the same on this side. They're the same for either side. I'm just going to put this back in here so it don't go anywhere.
All right.
Because I'm going to start installing the master.
Oh, can you turn the wheel?
No. Please. You could just do it, grab that, and turn it yourself if it wasn't power steering. But it's got to be power steering for Michael.
All right, where is this thing? There it is.
God, you gotta love a bolt-in application.
I see it.
Shiny.
So shiny, so chrome.
What a lovely day.
Mediocre. Meaty. 1. I think I would have walked over with both nuts in my hand, but I didn't.
Why are you being a...
Gotta put the other one on. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to fit my hashtag Milwaukee cordless ratchet in here. So this won't take me 10 years to tighten these bolts up. Or nuts.
Nuts and bolts.
Nuts and bolts. Bolts and nuts. You right there, bud?
Yeah, you guys are funny.
You're funny too.
They tried. You're frig, Randy. Okay.
He's struggling.
Nah, I got it.
Yep, we're just getting a ratchet. We're getting a ratcheting wrench for that. We're not play. I'm not playing that game.
Don't play that game.
The latest development is that we will have to use the new rod.
Yes. Which I have to get out before we can put that on. So, for now, you can put the other, this guy on. No stuff to wipe on. We ain't worried about this one right now because this is a real one.
All right.
Breaking it all.
Breaking it all. You got it. Okay. You're not as big as weenie as I thought.
Jesus.
Give it all its got.
All right. Back in. Heading back in.
I've been on there so many times. You have to like slide out.
It's not easy. That was not fun. I pinched my fingers with a pair of pliers. See, I got the brake pedal free now, but now I can't get the pedal out because of the pin holding that rod on. And it's like a minefield of wires down here that I don't want to accidentally with. Here we go. Why are you not coming free?
It looks like it moved so freely from that angle.
Yeah, well, this rod hasn't been out in so long, and it hasn't been lubricated in any way. It doesn't help that earlier my thumb I stabbed with an awl. It's the only hand I can get up in there. It's okay though. I got it. I'll get it. Gotta dig for the good stuff.
Big pliers.
Needle nose pliers. That's probably what's happening. Flip. This must have been just perfectly doing that. Oh. Anyway,
Just
Blinds.
brake lines.
I can see right off the bat we're gonna need it. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's not in the holes, but
Yeah, we're gonna, it doesn't even reach like this flat. That doesn't even reach this when you put that in place. Oh, this is one. This piece, and this is one piece. But this will thread down onto that, like so, and we'll start with it all the way in.
is this going up?
This should go in all the way.
Oh, I see what
It's gonna thread all the way on there. We're gonna make it, and this gives us like so much adjustability. It's gonna be, we'll have that for an adjustment and this for an adjustment. So if it needs to go farther, we'll have it. I think that's bottomed out. So that jam nut can be jammed, that'll get jammed on there. We'll jam that after it's in place in there. Thread that all the way on. I just realized I'm gonna have to do all that assembly underneath there. That's gonna be not fun. Unless I put this on the mat, on the pedal, and then we thread that on. No, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing it this way. This does not. Where are you going? Nowhere. Where's that brake pedal? This brake pedal. How far we can actually go with that? It's too far. Part of these things, we might need to shorten this. So I'll have you put it in snug. We'll put it against the fire, like on, and see where it sets. Pivots, it doesn't hit nothing. It doesn't bind. That should be good. You can't see your pedal moving that effing far. Stick her on in.
This is ready to go, yeah.
Stick her on in and let's see what we got. See how it sits down here? That plug should fit that hole. Slightly off a little bit.
God, I'm still lining up the lines in the way. Huh? Nothing.
Oh.
Well,
Is the bracket like right?
yeah, like it needs to be pulled apart.
Try to get it.
It's not.
All right, let me see something.
There's
Let me get my.
line under there that's
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
not that it's stopping it, but
I want to make sure we don't mess the thing up on the back. That's enough to get a rough estimate of seeing how this is gonna look. Yeah, we're gonna probably have to shorten this guy a little bit. You know what though? I can take it off from down here if you don't want to remove it again. All right, so there's that guy. I think if we take, because this was already like, it was sitting underneath there, basically. That's how you want it, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's sitting where this is like there. So we gotta take some length out of this.
you have to cut it.
Yup. Cut it right where it's currently at. And then we'll have all this to play, we'll have that to play with and what's on the other side to play with. So even if I do cut it too short, we will be fine. Famous last words. What?
What?
Right.
Right where I put the Sharpie. See it spinning around there?
Oh, yeah.
Do it the fast, easy way. Like a little short. I forgot to put my safety squints on there.
Safety squints.
Get this a little cleaner. Give it a bevel. You bought it.
Metric.
Oh, this is metric.
Do-do-do. You putting that rod in?
I am putting the rod in. The rod end in.
What's that? What you got there?
This is the shaft that the brake pedal sits on. I'm putting some grease to make it so it less friction. less wear, so I can get all of my hands while I go try and install it.
Nice. So what have I missed while I've been charging my phone?
Everything. We're almost done. Jeez, just missed all of it. What you missed was, did you get us messing with everything underneath?
I got you putting in the thing you had greased up and then my phone died.
Okay. So yeah, we got the pedal assembly in, back in underneath. I got the clevis and everything earballed in place almost. Like we don't know how exactly it's going to feel until we get it all hooked up and working properly to adjust it proper. So we got that all taken care of underneath. Mike got the brackets tightened up and the booster mounted. Right now we just pulled this. I don't know where it went. We pulled the plug out the back of the carburetor. If you can go around, you can probably see what when I come around this way, his light will shine on it from over here. If you can get the back of the carburetor. But I put this 90-degree fitting in this little nipple on here to go. That's going to create a vacuum supply that is required for the booster here. So there's going to be a rubber line going from here to here. So I just got done snugging that up. We're going to run the vacuum line next. After the vacuum line's done, I got to monkey with the brake lines because the setup that's going on here is slightly different, but I should be able to make those lines work with the new setup. And then after that's all done, let's put some fluid in, check for leaks, bleed the system, check for leaks, and test it. Woo! 16ths. There you go. It just snagged that thing and just pushed it.
Oh, that's it. You don't really need it, do you?
Nah. I was just hoping for it working out, but it's being more work than it's worth. Come on. Come on.
Off?
Off. Now we will put a clamp on it, though.
Okay.
That should give you plenty.
I can't, why wasn't I recording us using technology like that? Look, we Google reverse image searched it and it came up as a proportioning valve bleeder tool.
I don't see how you use it on this one, though. This doesn't have the... Unless it's for this one. It's the only thing. I don't know. I've never used one of them.
Well, the mystery is solved thanks to Google search lens.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, way nicer that way. It's like nothing's like banging around.
Yeah. Totally didn't.
Yeah. I guess we just came from right there. I think that'll work. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop.
We got another.
Chop, 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 chop. No, you shouldn't need you won't need a clamp from this side. This is gonna be on there good. Plus I don't want to see an ugly clamp on this. I'll bring your eyes right to it.
Cake. It looks like a cake.
All right, so our vacuum supply is hooked up. The only thing left to do is to make these lines work with our setup. I just need to eyeball where it is on that and see what I got to do, and hopefully I can just bend it easy peasy. The way it sets right now, that thing, nah. Yes. Too good. So the one brake line on there, it's pointed this way, and we need it to point that way. So that's going to be easy. That line's pointed this way, and we need it to be here or here. We got a ton of extra line there. And this one is going to be, was like that, right? Yeah, like that was that one. Sorry, I needed to like say that and visualize it. So, I already started straightening it, but yeah, here's a nice cheater trick to do.
Socket.
Yeah, deep dish socket and a long extension. I can live with that. Out there. It's that slight tweak in it for when it was the other way. I didn't do it. We can put that in place and I can figure this one out. That one I was just concerned with because it was heavier. All right. Throw her on.
Looks good. Looks shiny.
Wow, why can't those flange nuts? If you look on the bottom side of those, the flatter side of the nut, you'll see they're like knurled a little bit, so they like dig in. That's why you don't need that. But also, it's like a built-in washer. Run that on tight as you can on this side. Then you just pull on that a little bit.
We're gonna take that nut all the way off.
Yep. A big deal. What was I working on that and that compel over there? I forget what it was, but I had to take it apart. I can't remember what it was. I took it probably 3 or 4 times. Put it back together. Too small.
Oh.
I might be able to get an adapter though. Close, but no cigar. There's our guy.
We need their
tool. I got it. So, you're gonna put that edge of that cutter. You have to have a pretty good straight shot. That tool block. And we'll re-bend it to get it back in the tank. This we put on now so we don't forget. So it's on there so when we flare it, it don't get lost.
Smart.
I mean, not lost. It doesn't get. You don't get to cut the flare off you just did.
Because you forgot to put the fitting on.
Smart.
I need double flare. Ooh, a quarter inch. So we need that. This. So that thing and this thing. See, after I put all that on and got this is actually set right now, this will be the point where I'd be like, I forgot to put the fitting on. Yeah. There we go, maxed her out. Yeah, the code's there.
How do you know when it's done?
Yeah, you can't really
Okay.
turn it that much. I don't know why it seems like it slipped. Or it's just that easy, I don't know. I'll find out when I release the pressure. Yeah, like you're finished, like you can
This
really
won't
feel
go
it.
anymore.
There's a flare.
Flare!
I actually thought this was going to turn out worse looking. It actually turned out better than that practice piece. I prepped it properly.
What is that you're doing there?
We're flaring this one that's not attached to the car with this nicey nice easy guy.
Gotcha.
Provided from Eastwood. Not for free. I paid for this. Cash tag Eastwood.
Cash tag.
Three sixteenths. So operation 1 for 3/16. 1. Operation 2, 3/16. How much easier was that than that other machine? Well, other tool.
Let me see.
Crushed. And we cinch the line on. So we just thread it on here.
Yeah.
It said get threaded on here. Thank you. Thank you. Give it a little bend so it lines itself up. I'll leave my finger under here and try to keep it from kinking. I'm going to use the proportioning valve. Probably not recommended, but I just used it as a lever. So,
Looks good.
this is going to go in that. This probably not long enough to come up and loop around and catch that guy. So this is going to have to probably go to the bottom. That means I got to make this ugly one that's covered in paint come loop up into that one.
Nice.
I'll take that. How's it look up there? We got a nice space between the fender and the line.
Yes, sir.
All right. One to go.
Got it all bent up.
Well, started. Need to get this to follow that line close as I can. Because I got to make the way this is set up, I got to take that curve out. I think I'm just going to twist it though. Don't want to, but we're going to have to. I just do. Come on, fingers. Do what I want you to do. And we'll give her some pumpage. This is so we're gonna bleed the master itself. We're gonna bleed all the air out of it. So I should be able to thread these. Actually, these don't thread in because that's how cheap they got. I forgot. They used to give you fittings that would actually just thread in there, but there's so many different ones now. It's cheaper just to give you these guys that you stab in the ends. So what I'm gonna do is these are gonna get stabbed right in the middle of those little, if I can even see. There we go, got that one. Let's go there. And then these just aim right back into, flow the fluid right back in. So what I'm gonna have you do, Mike, is go in there and don't go mash on the pedal. Just slowly push it to as far as you can down, and then slowly let up and repeat. Got bubbles already, that's good. This is just going to take the air out of the master cylinder from here up. I wish I could let go of these. Throw it away, come walk away. Yeah. Pump away, sir.
Nice.
All right, push on the pedal and keep it down. Now let up. Push again. No, it's doing the same thing. Yeah, just keep going. It's starting to find the leaks.
Bleeding brakes.
Push it forward, hold.
Push on the floor. Hold it. Preparing the fast forward.
Give it a few pumps.
Give it a few pumps.
Hold on. We have a leak. Pretty good leak. It's okay. Crush.
Ooh. Oh no.
What?
The mic's died.
The mic's died?
Bernie, push a little harder. Hold it, sir. Hold it.
Let it up.
Letting up.
Push the floor, hold it.
Push the floor. Holding. Holding. Holding up.
I usually yell floor.
Keep pumping. Preparing to pump.
Thankfully, you seem to have taken care of that leak up here. I gotta add more fluid too. You can keep pumping. Always put the cap back on.
That's a good PSA.
What?
Pump it up.
Pumping up, sir.
Pump GM.
Pump it up. I thought of another question I should have asked you guys earlier. How long have you two been friends?
Feels like forever.
Hold it.
Holding.
So entertaining. The sleepy ha-has, as I call them. We're calling it for the night. It's 11 o'clock. We're old. Good night.
Yeah,
Good night. Hey all, Sage, Brian, and William here at No Kill Car Shelter today, continuing on with Sluggo's Camaro here. Who's conveniently not here at the moment. But Will is giving us a hand with bleeding the rear brakes. And Brian figured out what that little bottle was for.
Not a bottle. So it's not a bottle. So what we need it for is this. Off of there. So what we got to do is remove this thing. So we got to take this out. So all this thing does is this basically it just connects to ground. So when that switch slides, it literally touches this and grounds out and makes the light up. But so there's a little valve in there that if it senses loss of pressure, it slides one way and cuts off that pressure. So you center your valve back up, you put this back, you put this in, and that keeps it centered.
Got it. So Will is gonna help Brian bleed the rear brakes. And I mean, I don't really think that's something you all need to see. So on that note, I guess I'm gonna get back to editing this video. Look, they got me in the car, pumping the brake pedal. Let me know when. Oh. It's very stiff. As good as I can do.
I don't know what you did, but I hear the brakes trying to do something back here now, William. Just close, pump up.
All right, hold on. Pump it slowly, don't jam them down real hard. All right. Hold down.
Holding. These brakes feel like butt.
Because of power brakes.
It's giving me the same vibes that Maisie's Rambler did.
Yeah, it's because of power brakes without the car running.
Yeah, pump it. And hold it.
Holding.
You getting fluid now?
Yes.
Okay.
We're getting fluid and the wheel's actually grabbing. To the other side because there's no air coming out.
And we'll make sure to take a video when he gets back. I hear it.
Got a little bit of pep.
Pretty good.
Nice!
Ta-da!
Felt good? Passed your test?
Pass, good enough. Okay enough.
As we always say,
Is that a sticker we should get made?
okay enough. Yeah. Okay enough. No Kill Car Shelter.
Yeah.
As we always say, these are not how-to videos, just how we do videos. Give it a bath. Bye, Sluggo! Whoosh! Thank you all so much for watching this week's episode of No Kill Car Shelter. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and we will see you all next time. Bye!